So, like I said, Chef Steve Brown personally delivered this, and we have a little message from him.
Chef Steve Brown, we have all the Japanese Wagyu you'd ever need. True Hyogo Kobe and many other A5 Wagyus. We tour all over the world normally doing our Wagyu tastings, and now we're selling Wagyu. So we appreciate your business. Thank you.
Hey everyone, so as you can see, this video is going to be a little bit different than our normal, but I just got something and I am super excited about it, so I had to open it with you guys. Chef Steve Brown just actually hand delivered this bag to our door, and if you don't know who Chef Steve Brown is, then you need to know. He is an absolutely brilliant chef that specializes in A5 Wagyu. So he has these pop-up dinner events that he travels around the world to do, and my husband and I actually had the opportunity February 14th of this year to go to one, and it was hands down the most amazing dinner experience I've ever had in my entire life. The food was absolutely incredible, like mind-blowing. Each dish we got was, I mean, just so incredible. I can't even describe it. We loved every single dish. It was supposed to be a 9-course dinner, but Chef Steve Brown added 2 more courses because he is awesome. So it was an 11-course tasting menu that each dish somehow incorporated a different kind of A5 Wagyu. So I actually have the menu from this dinner that we went to, and as you can see, he signed it. So let me just read off just a few of the dishes just so you can get a feel of how incredible this food was. So there was, we started off with Kobe beef jerky, which, guys, I don't really love beef jerky because it's kind of chewy, but this beef jerky just melted in your mouth. It was amazing. There was goat's ricotta ravioli, A5 Satsuma Wagyu with vermouth cream, delicious. And then A5 Hyogo Kobe tri-tip, long bean, pink peppercorn, amazing. It was also such a fun atmosphere. He had this hip hop music playing, he was walking around, interacting with all his guests. We sat at these long community style tables, and we actually sat across from the mayor of the nearby town and his wife, and then the people to the right of us had traveled the world, and we love to travel. So we just made these awesome connections, and the wine was freely flowing. It was such an amazing experience. We will definitely be going again, and I highly, highly, highly recommend, once all this quarantine stuff is over, look him up. If he's coming into your city, go. It is amazing. You will not be disappointed. So a little bit about A5 Wagyu, if you don't know what it is the best of the best Japanese beef that you can get. And honestly, not only the best of the best Japanese beef, but the best of the best beef that you can get in the entire world. So in the US, we have 3 ratings of beef. So we have USDA Select, which honestly I wouldn't even buy a select steak. We have USDA Choice, which you can get some pretty decent choice steaks with some okay marbling. That's like our weeknight steak dinner. And then there's USDA Prime, which it's a good steak. It's gonna be tender, really juicy. There's quite a bit of marbling in it, but again, it's nothing compared to this Japanese Wagyu. We have American Imperial Wagyu in the States. These Imperial Wagyu cows are a crossbreed between an Angus cow and a Japanese bred cow. So there is some really good marbling. These are great steaks, but again, nothing compared to this Japanese Wagyu. And then A5 Wagyu, I won't go into the whole Japanese rating of their beef, but A5 is the top quality of Japanese Wagyu that you can get. There's also the beef marbling scale that the Japanese use, and that goes from 1 to 12. 12 is the most marbling that you can get, almost like all fat. And then 1 obviously isn't much marbling. So for comparison, a USDA prime steak will only ever go up to 4 on this. And like A5 steaks are going up to that 12. So you can only imagine the amount of marbling in these A5 Wagyu. So I was reading off the menu that we got to eat Kobe beef. Guys, I'm not talking about that scam back in 2012 where you could get some Kobe burger for 15 bucks at your local burger joint. I'm talking about the real freaking deal Kobe beef, guys. Like, this is super rare. There is only about 3,000 to 4,000 head of cattle that are qualified to be Kobe beef. And only 10% of that cattle each year are imported out of Japan, 10% for the entire rest of the world. So we only get a small fraction of that. They estimate that the amount of Kobe beef that America gets can only feed about 77 Americans each year. That's crazy. That is so crazy. And I got to eat it here. It was amazing. So actually you have to be certified by the Japanese government to serve Kobe beef at your restaurant. And Chef Steve Brown is certified. It's crazy. There's only about a handful of restaurants in the United States that can serve this Kobe beef. So anyways, enough of me rambling. If you haven't connected the dots by now, this bag is full of A5 Wagyu. So let's dig into this. If I can get this. Oh, it opens like that. There we go. All right, look at this bag. Pull this out. Our ice pack is still cold, so that's good. Alrighty, let's open this. Oh, guys. Oh my God. Okay, let's see what we got. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Look at that marbling. This is a 1 pound A5 Satsuma Wagyu ribeye. Look how incredible that looks. Oh my gosh, that marbling. So just for a little reference, I had this USDA choice ribeye in my fridge, so I pulled it out just so you can see. This is actually a pretty decent choice steak. There's quite a bit of marbling for a choice steak in here, but I mean, it's nothing compared to this ribeye. Holy crap. Look at all, and that marbling is the fat in the muscle. So there's a little bit here, but I mean, look at that. You're like, where's the muscle in this? It's like all fat. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Ooh, okay, oh my gosh. Look at this, holy crap. This is an 8-ounce A5 Busha Wagyu Filet Mignon. And look at that marbling, oh my gosh. Filet Mignon is kind of is more of a leaner meat than something like a ribeye. So you normally don't have like a ton of marbling in this Filet Mignon, even if it's a really good quality. But I mean, this marbling is incredible. Holy crap. So again, just for reference, I had these USDA Prime Filet Mignons in my fridge, so I wanna pull them out just to show you that marbling. This is a really good, you know, quality steak, but there's some marbling in there, but I mean, you look at that, and that's like, it's nothing compared. That's crazy. All right, so we have one more thing in here. Let's see what it is. So excited. Holy crap. This is a pound of real freaking Kobe beef, guys. Oh my gosh, look at the marbling on that. That is just gonna be incredible. Like, look at this thing. I cannot believe the marbling on this, and this is gonna be the most tender and juicy steak I've ever had, besides that Valentine's Day dinner, but oh my gosh. And not only do I get to eat Kobe beef and eat all this A5 Wagyu yet again, but I actually have the opportunity of cooking this at home. That's crazy. I am just so excited that I get to cook this and eat this again. And my hands are starting to sweat a little bit because I'm a little nervous. I have obviously never cooked A5 Wagyu before. And these steaks are so beautiful. How sad would it be if I messed this up? And if you know anything about A5 Wagyu, it's a bit expensive. So just for reference, these guys, oh, I'm sorry. This was $100 for this pound. This 8-ounce was $75. This freaking amazing Kobe beef was $190 for a pound of this. So these steaks are expensive, but trust me, as long as I cook these right, they are gonna be so worth it. You have to try A5 Wagyu at some point in your life. So in the description below, there is a link to Chef Steve Brown's website. Go there, buy Kobe beef from him. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, guys. Check it out. And when all this quarantine stuff is over, check out his website. If he's coming to a town near you, go to this. Do not hesitate, buy your tickets. They sell out quickly. So go to his pop-up dinner events. They are incredible. In the next few weeks, we are gonna be cooking all this Wagyu. If you are at all interested in learning with me how to cook this A5 Wagyu and Kobe beef, and hopefully watching me not screw it up, then hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos. And if you have any experience in cooking A5 Wagyu or any tips and suggestions on how I should do it, leave a comment down below. Obviously, I've never done this before. I've done my research. I asked Chef Steve Brown how I should cook this, so I have an idea, but I would love to hear what you guys have to say. If you have any tips or suggestions, please let me know. So just really quick before we go, I just wanted to thank all of my subscribers and all of my supporters so much. These videos, my husband and I have had so much fun filming these, and I absolutely love doing this. And the amount of support and love that we've gotten on YouTube and on Instagram has just been mind-blowing and overwhelming. And I want to thank you guys so much. We love you all, and I love getting your feedback in the comment section. I love replying to. I love talking and meeting with you guys. So keep it up. We love you, and we thank you so much for supporting us.
Support Laga Meats.
All right, I'll see you guys next time. Hey, do.